Welcome back to my channel. You see that title, so let's just go ahead and get into today's video. But before we do that, I gotta do another disclaimer because I feel like there's some new people that are stopping by, and I just had to let y'all know what goes down on Just Tony. Okay, so basically I'm a reactor, which means I react to content creators, to celebrities, whatever I want to. Okay, so there's gonna be some things that I say that you may not agree with, some things I might say that you will agree with. Listen, we all have our own opinions. I'm pretty sure when you're driving in your car and you're at a red light, you might talk shit about the car next to you. I'm pretty sure when you stop by the emergency room for something and you're sitting in that waiting room, you're sitting there probably judging, talking shit about the other patients that are there. I'm pretty sure when you go to work, you're probably talking shit about the people that you work with. Listen, everybody judges. Everybody has something to say about somebody. The only difference between me and you is I choose to get paid for mine. Simple, point blank, period. If you want to say something about me, then maybe you should go to the shade room and say something to them as well. Maybe you need to go to Sherry Shepherd. You need to stop by Tasha K. Like all these different channels and pages, you need to stop by there and tell them the same shit that you telling me, okay? Because I'm still going to do what I want to do. Anyways, the Jacksons of Atlanta posted part 2 of their labor and delivery video. And like I said the last time, it was such a beautiful video. Now, I might not like these people, but when it comes to a baby, listen, I just can't get enough. And it actually reminds me of the delivery of my daughter. I went into labor on my birthday 2 years ago. Didn't even know I was in labor. So that's probably the only difference between me and Mahogany. She knew she was in labor. I didn't. I get to this damn hospital and they talking about, okay, it's time to push.
I said, push what?
I wasn't prepared for that. But yeah, it was a beautiful experience. And I literally was looking how Mahogany was looking after I delivered, staring into space because I did not believe that I just pushed out another baby. Mind you, this was my 4th baby at the time. And I just could not believe that I just did that. So, it was a beautiful video. But yeah, so the baby had an extra digit. I don't really know like what's the cause of it or, why it happens. I'm actually going to post that on the screen because even though I give my opinions, I also like to educate my viewers and educate myself. So I'm going to post something on the screen so you guys can read that. The baby also had jaundice, which, is something that's very, very common. My babies had jaundice as well. But when it comes to Justin, I feel like he's so sassy in situations that he should just calm down and relax. So basically, he said that they wanted to put the light on the baby because it was basically for prevention because the baby had high levels. So it wasn't really required. But he said, since it wasn't required, I need y'all to get that light up off my baby. My baby is shivering. And then he said, oh, if I was looking into the sun all day, my eyes would be irritated too. Listen, even through the blur, you could see that the baby had something covering the eyes, the little eye mask. So the baby was not affected by that light. They give that light to so many babies and those babies go home and they're fine. Like I said, he's just being sassy and he just wants to run the show. And that's just annoying. But he did say the nurse got an attitude, which I think that's unprofessional. Like if the parents say no, then it's no. But I also understand her because she probably seen this time and time again where the babies had high levels and then it actually end up, the babies had to return to the hospital or something. So she probably knew that this was best for the baby and you got a father in there acting all types of crazy. So I understand, but it's whatever the parent wants. But I say all that to say that the baby was not a damn preemie. There's no way that the baby was supposed to be due October 16th. You gave birth September 3rd and everything is fine.
I'm sitting here like, you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
But listen, I'm just happy the title wasn't exaggerated because you know how they do. They already posted, we lost our baby. And here we are watching the birth of that baby that they so-called lost. So it's like, you just never know with them. But I'm just glad they didn't do no bullshit this time. It actually was a decent video. They just pretty much shared what their day was. Usually how everybody else does. We're probably going to see about 3-4 more videos regarding this delivery, her going home, blah, 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 blah. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. So I believe 1 or 2 of you commented that you heard the baby's name in the video, and this is why I love y'all so much, because y'all are part of the team, okay? So I went back to listen, and yes, I did hear the baby's name. So we have the baby's name, and I'm pretty sure that the Jacksons are not gonna like this, because it's like, damn, why can't we announce our baby's name? But listen, this is what happens, okay? But yeah, also I caught a glimpse of the baby. Now they tried to blur the baby out the whole video, and I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna look like Mahogany. Now, one thing I can say, despite them being so toxic and ignorant, they do make some cute little boys. I'm just hoping the best for this baby and he doesn't have any issues or delays. And I'm also hoping that Justin lets his wife rest, okay? Now I understand, you know, be fruitful, whatever. But at the same time, when it comes to health, especially health in a black woman, you need to tread lightly and you need to be careful, and it needs to be serious. I don't know how many times I've seen comments of people saying, oh, well, they're married, they can have as many babies as they want. Yeah, and I've seen so many fathers have to take on kids because their wives ended up unalive because they had so many kids back to back and they didn't give their bodies enough time to rest. Yes, they have every right to have as many kids as they want, but it's selfish. You have kids already here that you need to tend to and take care of. So just chill out. Even though I'm pretty sure we're going to get those creepy comments from Justin soon enough. Listen, I'm just hoping he lets her rest. But I want you guys to comment down below. Let me know how you think, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.